And there
Is
we
it-
go.
Yes.
Alright. I'll just continue and try to get this battle out of the way.
Yeah, hang on 1 second. I think I have an ad I need to get out of the way, it looks like.
Stupid ads.
Yeah. Okay, that's weird.
What's the matter?
It's showing me the chat room and everything, but now I just got like an overview of all new videos instead. You know what? Hang on, I'm trying to
Do a
log.
refresh.
Yeah, yeah. I
Ooh,
did.
I'm almost at 20 followers.
Cool. You know what? I'm just gonna go in manually instead and see if that works.
Alright. Let's check everyone's health before we go into the next room.
No, that's probably a good idea. Okay, now we are getting somewhere. Am I going to get another ad? Please don't say I'm going to get another ad. I don't want another ad.
Alright, basic medkit. Let's see who has the least amount of health. Alright, my character needs some health. And Blitz needs some health.
And Gloria is fucking fine.
Activate on Blitz. There we go. I'm going to give the trauma kit to my character. Because he is a frontline trooper.
I don't know what's going on. I have to refresh the page again.
And I can't transfer. Fuck!
I think you've had that problem before, actually.
Oh, I didn't notice this. Dietrich has a special item to conjure up an air elemental. That'll be useful. Oh hi, Yesatsu. We have Yesatsu,
Yay!
our one true fan.
You know what? I have to use another browser. This is not fucking working for me. Fucking sorry. I pimped you out though on Twitter.
Good.
So get some lube ready for that battle of yours.
Already on it.
Good.
Alright. So, my character will hide behind these boxes.
Yusatsu, I'm going to be there in just a moment. It's just that browsers are being a bitch, so
Sure. Alright. Take
I'm
out
gonna
this
be there to
pretty
talk to you. Listen.
Dietrich. And you missed. Oh, that's still a good hit. You're being a good boy, Dietrich.
Well, he is Irish and he has a lot of booze on him. And I think I avoided another ad.
Next time, just use an ad block. I don't really mind.
That's okay. Okay, I'm on another browser now. I think it solved it.
There we go.
Okay.
Already done some good damage.
Maybe we'll survive this time.
Hopefully. But my character is getting hit from all directions.
Yusatsu, am I correct if you asked about the Birthday Massacre, the band that we were talking about in a former episode?
Yes, he did.
I was asking Yusatsu, not you.
I'm answering for him.
Yeah, but he's in the chat. I want to have a conversation with him while you are blowing everyone to pieces.
Yeah.
You know? Just having something for me to do, otherwise I'm just going to sit here and stare at the screen.
There we go.
So yeah. Did you find in do you know the band Yusatsu, or is it something that you want to look into?
Take care of this one. And a fire shot.
Go, Gloria, go!
Alright. Get in here. We shall fire. Fire the missiles! Even though I don't have any missiles.
You know what? We can imagine the missiles. We can also imagine winning.
There's a grenade. Luckily, my character is strong and hardy.
Yes, they are very, very good. The way to describe them is that they're sort of a metal rock band with a big synth vibe to them. If you take like Tim Burton kind of aesthetics mixed with a very, very dark interpretation of Alice in Wonderland, not his interpretation. If you take his Nightmare Before Christmas and Alice in Wonderland, and also a general dark gothic vibe, and then just sprinkle it with childish innocence, that will describe their lyrics and their sounds. So I would definitely recommend their first album called Violet. The songs on that one are extremely good. So if you're into that kind of aesthetic, I think you will like it. They won't notice, make the pew noises.
Pew, 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 pew. Oh, Glory got stunned. Dang it.
Shit. You better come back in one piece. As I've told you before.
Don't you? Missed at 88% chance. Have a mana fist then.
Festival. Oh yeah, you even got like the spiked knuckles now, so you can do very painful fisting.
Yes. You gotta reload. You shall
And
fight
got an
the
advanced med kit last time, so you can even use the special loot for these fiends we are fighting. Special loot for special power fisting.
Dang it, my character's down.
Ah.
Okay, Glory. You can reach Varren from here. But first we'll try and take care of this character. There we go. Very good. Dietrich. Put you behind some cover. Blitz. There you go. And just to try and get maximum damage. Very good, very good. Glory.
We're still alive, that's amazing.
And use the trauma kit. And I can't use it. Dang it. Right, then we'll just shoot, I guess.
If
Take
in
out
doubt,
the night
use
guards.
violence.
Damn it. Missed the mage. -1 IP. Okay. Wind dance. Try and take out the mage.
Yeah, I can see. No, don't hurt my glory.
Nice.
Yeah, I like my new hair. Please don't hurt her.
Okay, come on, come on. There we go. And now this guy. You missed Blitz. God dang it. Okay. Ah, almost.
By the way, Yusatsu, since you're kinda new to the whole Jackless streams, I've been on a few times and I'll probably be lucky enough to get on a few more times in the future. Don't think he minds. So if you manage to actually show up at those streams, you'll be able to see what I look like. Yay! See if the voice and face matches. Oh yeah, In the Dark is a very, very good song by the Massacre. I would also suggest looking up a song called Lover's End. Because it really has that innocent, childish vibe with a very, very, very dark undertone and overtone in it as well. So Lover's End, if you can find that one.
And I fucked up, I think.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, I fucked up.
We're going to be stuck here in a loop forever, aren't we?
I think we might be able to get there.
Okay, I trust in you.
Okay, load last save.
And if you're impatient, Yosatsu, I have uploaded a few videos to my own YouTube channel at Mothangel, so...
YouTube.com/Mothangel.
Yes. So, if you really want to know what I look like, go there. Though, I don't think I've uploaded any videos with my new hair. I think it's with the icy blue fade that I had before I dyed it again. Should probably make up for that.
Right. You have an advanced medkit. We will use that on Varren.
So he can get the pineapple lube.
Alright. Glory.
Yes, is that so? I've been on Ghouls Night Out twice. The first time was with the Spooky Astronauts, or Emma from Australia. And the second time I was on with the Countess, Jack's wife. Though I didn't do too good on that second time because I don't know, I was so fucking tired for some reason, and so after 3 or 4 hours I completely spaced out and I wasn't able to keep up with any conversation or social conventions or anything like that. So
Also Shadow's in the chat. Hey man, how you doing?
Hey Shadow! Woohoo! Mashed potatoes. Very Danish of you.
Mashed potatoes?
Yes, I approve.
I love me some mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Shadow talked about in the stream earlier today that he really wants to get a look into making some merchandise with some of his stuff on it. Like, I personally would love to see that tea drinking fat on something, either a big coffee mug or a t-shirt or something like that. I would totally buy that, or rather I would totally get Dutch to buy that for me. So I don't have
take advantage of him.
He offered to buy me the stuff, so I just said yes.
You're manipulating, man.
I'm not manipulating. I paid him, although he did pay for shipping to Denmark, and I was like, "Oh, thank you."
So you're manipulating him with money.
Actually, he's manipulating me, because when I noticed, he was like, "Yeah, but that's I'm only going to do this one time because now you're hooked, so you'll order from me again." It's like, yeah. And well, Shadow, it's a good thing to become Danish, I think. I think Danes are fine. Fine people.
Yeah, fine.
Exactly. Fine. I might be a little bit biased, being a Dane myself, but who cares?
I think this might be a good one. I think we might be getting somewhere.
Oh, and Shadow, I was actually just talking to Varren like a few minutes ago, just before we got on stream, saying that I need to... I'm just taking...
Stop encouraging her!
I was talking to Varren about you, how do you say, getting me into drawing again. Yes, Shadow, you are a Danish undead horror right now. That's what I'm going to look at. But yeah, how you have encouraged me to get into drawing again from when I was a child, and I told Varren that one of the reasons I really want to get into drawing again is because when we always talk about my my army of rats, I have a pretty good idea and description of how I actually imagine what they look like, and I would love to be able to draw that. Not just write a description down on paper, but actually be able to draw that. And I've also been playing around a lot with paints, just like very cheap acrylic paints, so would be cool to do something about that, I think. But yeah, it would be cool to getting very into drawing again and getting to a point where I feel comfortable actually starting drawing my little rats and sharing them with the pits so they can all see what I believe they look like. Just so people know what they're up against when they, you know, threatening the peace, quote unquote, peace in the pit.
Or when I get out of line.
Yes. Or when Varren gets out of line. Or when Rasmus gets out of line and the rats after it.
Alright, this is going great. We're doing really well on this run.
If we survive this mission, I'm going to say we have been successful.
Huzzah!
All we need is to live. Just need to live.
That was a grenade. I did not like that much.
Ouch.
Alright. No, don't move there. God dang it.
By the way, Yusachi, do you draw or write or do anything like that?
Do you do anything creative?
Just asking, because a lot of people in the start pit have a creative in some way or another. So you never know. Well, the thing is, Yusachi, the way I envision them is to actually look very much like actual rats, just bigger, like cat size.
With knives and pitchforks.
Yes, with miniature knives and pitchforks made of bones from the victims. And then they also wear the skulls of their victims or their enemies as a helmet, and then again they're pit rats, so they're a bit scary. So I also imagine that a lot of the times when they get medals, you know, to show their ranks and stuff, they're actually sewn directly into the skin. And sometimes their armor has even been attached to their skin as well. So very gory and stuff like that, but still, okay.
That even gives me pause.
Oh, they're cute and terrifying, and you have to be very careful around them, especially if they're hungry. And you're not me.
Alright. I think we might have it on this run.
And yeah, Shadow has already drawn and painted me as the Lady of Rats, so maybe he could come up with even more designs. That'd be kind of cool.
You're such a spoiled. You're so spoiled.
I have already looked up those Skaven pictures, Shadow. I think it was a couple of streams ago people were talking about it, so I looked them up, and they look very cool. It's just not exactly what I imagine my rats to look like. I'm looking more at them from Emily Autumn has a book, and it features rats in that, her plague rats, and the way that she has painted them is much more in the line of what I'm envisioning my rats to look like. So I've seen the Skaven ones, and they're really fucking cool, but not exactly what I'm imagining them to look like.
Skaven are pretty glorious.
They do look cool. You specialize in making theme, cake, and dessert. That's fucking awesome, Yosatsu. That's fucking awesome. Like, do you have a Twitter or something where you upload pictures to? Because I would love to see that. Yes, Yosatsu. More animal than humanoid. Because I still want them to be rats. Lincolnus, yes. That would be awesome. But yeah, I definitely want them to be more animal than humanoid, yes, because I still imagine them being very cuddly and stuff like that.
Not everything out there in the world is cute.
No, but I can make my rats cute. It's their mind.
I can be cute if I want to.
Yes. Oh, hang on, I have to reload the page because everything froze for me, I think.
God dang it.
Eh.
Alright.
I have 3 different browsers and none of them can make Twitch work accurately. It's just, I don't know, for some reason it really wants to be a bitch. And is that so? I don't have a Facebook, at least not at the moment. I might have to make one at one point. So yeah, when I do, I can always let you know, and then I can see the pictures of your awesome cakes.
You come over here. And
Yeah. And everything is moving again now. That's good.
Shit.
Did you kill Glory?
No.
Did you kill Glory?
No.
Oh, shoot.
Nothing so drastic, but just more people showed up.
Yeah, I can see a big ass ugly troll with a big ass ugly gun. I have Internet Explorer, and then I have like the one that comes with Windows, and then I have Google Chrome. And Discord works only on Google Chrome, and I cannot make Twitch work on Google.
There is an app for Discord.
Yeah, I know. I downloaded that. I used the browser that just comes with Windows when I was on Discord for the first time, and then I logged off, and then when I logged on again, it didn't work. So I had to use an entire new browser and download everything again, because everything broke for some reasons. And then now only Google Chrome can run it. And with Twitch, I've tried on all 3, and it doesn't really want to work on any of them.
Weird.
Yeah, so I don't know. But then again, my computer is also very, very old, so that might have something to do with it. Yeah, I know Internet Explorer is the devil. I use it mostly just for having YouTube videos in the background. And no, I haven't tried Firefox.
I took out the turrets.
Yahoo! Progress! And I haven't tried Firefox. Google Chrome seems to work pretty well for me.
My character was like, ah!
Fisting all the way! I just see bottles of lube just flying into the air as they're emptying.
Run for your lives!
Everyone's just like, okay, just take a step back. Just let Varren finish his fisting.
Yes, always a good idea.
Yes. So Google Chrome seems to work pretty well for me. It's just, I don't know, with Twitch, it just always seems to F up, no matter what browser I use. So, but yeah. Again, it's an old computer. I really need to get a new one at some point, but my life is on the computer. I don't want to get rid of it.
Oh no, my air spirit died. I don't need it anymore, because now I can just punch people.
Well, looks like I have to try out Firefox at some point.
Woohoo! We got through it!
Yay!
Yes! Finally.
We survived. We lived!
Oh.
I have to admit, I even forgot what this mission is actually about, what it is we're supposed to get.
We are supposed to take out a loose end, because they sent a team in here to take care of some stuff, but one of them got captured.
Alright.
So we need to take it out.
Yeah, you see, I forgot because I was just like, oh, we keep screwing it up, or rather, you keep screwing it up because you're the one actually playing. I'm just here providing a bit of, you know, talking, or a lot of talking.
What is a roll twist in high quality ballistic armor?
And yes, Yosatsu, Shadow's art looks amazing.
It is
if
pretty
you
damn great.
Yeah, if you can find his tea drinking bat, you'll understand why I so want that on a t-shirt or a coffee mug or something like that. It's
That one is
so
pretty
fucking
cute.
cute. We did it! Victory dance! Yay!
Da 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 da. Oh. New objective: lock out the knight errant's reinforcements.
Da 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 da. I heard that somewhere. I don't remember where though.
Sounded like La Bomba.
Yeah.
Oh crap. And I forgot to save. Dang it!
You always forget to save. That's the bane of your existence, forgetting to save.
Yes.
You forget to save in Hitman as well. Though I'm using the chat there to remind you. Well, look on the bright side. More people to kill, more people to fist. I don't think it's a bad thing that you have to make a list now, Shadow. Just means that a lot of people are very interested in what you draw and what you can do, and they all, you know, want to see something from you. So I think that's a good thing. And yes, I'm still up for you drawing me as one of your French girls.
Alright, I think I got some reinforcements, kinda, maybe. I released some animals.
That would be good. Some cute puppies or rats.
They're
or
basilisks.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
They have a grenade launcher.
Ooh,
What
a
the hell?
choke bag. Well, someone has to compensate for something he does not have in his pants, so that's why I get a grenade launcher. And the tote bag sounds like a good idea, oddly odd. I tend to use tote bags for when I go shopping every day. Not the prettiest basilisks I've seen, but not bad.
Alright, security door network. Come on, Decker.
Well, you can make me part frog, or you can make me part rat if you want to. Shadow, it's fine with me. Like, I'm just curious to see what you come up with.
Alright, let's load some heavy cover.
And those are such good advice, Yosatsu. Save often, save frequently.
Yep. Should probably think about that.
Yeah. So at the moment I'm playing Stardew Valley, and it has like a... Sorry, that was a car.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, it was very loud on my end. You'll have a tote bag with a big booby demon lady? Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't see a problem with that. But yeah, so I'm playing Stardew Valley, which has like a, how do you call it, like a heart save, where you can't quick save. So yeah, so every time I play that I have to wait for my character to go to sleep, because that's the auto save. I can't just quit the game in the middle of everything. Well, it's so easy to get distracted by shiny objects, Shadow. This is shiny and pretty.
Okay, there's the security reinforcements. Right.
Can you tell I really like shiny objects?
Yes.
Please don't die in there.
Try my best.
Attacked by the cubes!
Not the cubes. Right.
Well, oddly enough, I think I have... Is it almost 700 hours now in Stardew Valley?
Damn.
Yeah. So... I know what you mean, it's such a good game.
Damn it.
It's also one of the only games I have, which is the reason why I have put so many hours into it.
Oh, crap.
Not to mention I seem to lose track of time when I play it. It's like, well, one turn takes about 15 to 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden it's like 3 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, whoops, I should probably go to bed. Just one more turn. And then another hour passes by.
God dang it, do I need to go here? It doesn't really matter anymore at this point, does it? Okay, just go back. Just go back.
And lol. Is that too?
Nice.
Well, I heard that they're apparently remastering the Harvest Moon games, so you should be able to buy them on Steam.
The what?
The Harvest Moon game. It's, I think Stardew Valley is heavily inspired by that game.
Yes.
Yeah, so it should be coming to Steam at one point.
Nice.
I don't remember who I talked to about it. It was someone in the slot pit who told me, and I think they're supposed to come to Steam in like October or something.
Mm-hmm.
So if you really need to lose some hours of your life, Shadow, that's something to look forward to.
Dang it!
For fuck's sake, Varren.
Ah!
Deep breath, count to 10, try not to rage.
Too late.
He's raging all the way!
Payday mode. Nope. We're going
True,
back.
Shadow. Though I always tend to marry the same person in Stardew Valley. I don't know why. There's so many of them that are very good candidates, but I always end up with the same one.
Which one?
He's called Sebastian, and he's sort of like a gothy, emo kind of character.
Hmm.
And he has a bike, like an actual big bike. It's so cool. And he takes you out on the ride on it, just like, oh, that's so cool and romantic. I guess that's why I always pick him. Plus, he's the one option that does not seem very clingy to me. So I think that's all quite cute to me. Like, I need alone time. And he's like, I need alone time. She's yay!
We understand each other.
Yes, exactly. We are meant to be. And you actually get to play a D&D like game with him at one point. So
Nice.
yeah, that's also a plus. Yes, Shadow, she is called Abigail, and she has purple hair. And she is taking university classes, and she may or may not be the daughter of the local wizard. Because some are insinuating that her mom had an affair with him at some point. But yeah, it's all speculation. But yeah, Abigail's kind of sweet. She's also an artist. She likes to draw. And she likes to take a walk in the forest in the evening after sundown. And she is constantly practicing her swordsmanship in the graveyard, of course.
Because where else?
Yes, where else? She wants to become an explorer, and so she needs to practice the swordsmanship so she can defend herself against enemies. So she's pretty cool. And she likes to play video games, and I think one of the early events with her, if not the first one, you actually get to play a video game with her. That's an actual game within the game. And there's achievement if you beat it, and I haven't yet because I fucking suck at it. I'm so bad at the controls. There's another game in there that I'm apparently very good at, so I beat that one several times and have gotten the achievement for it.
Yeah, no, this is going to be a bust.
Shit. And you didn't fucking save. Varren's face right now, oh my god. I think I just broke him.
Guess we will load!
Well, Shadow, you don't have to marry a waifu in the game. You can actually get a husband as well if you want to. There are no like sexual restraints in the game. You can marry whoever you want who is an eligible bachelor or bachelorette. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to check that out. Yosatsu.
Oh.
You don't hear from me for years. Blame Mom. Well.
And I shall do so with fear. I will do so furiously.
Yes. Well, Shadow. I don't mind sharing my own addiction with other people. Makes me feel better about being addicted because I have someone to share it with. Oh, they look fucking cool, Yosatsu. What kind of cookies are they? They're like
Yes.
ninja cookies.
Anyone
I don't know.
have any kind of medkit?
I don't know if you saw the picture.
No,
Varren.
no, I didn't.
They're like little ninjas, like black ninjas and white ninjas, and they're like.
That looks pretty cool.
Boom. Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Alright, so apparently it auto-saved after that last fight.
Yay, that's always something.
Alright, open door.
Do, 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 do.
Walk out with my reinforcement.
So when you say sugar yosatsu, is that just like a basic kind of cookie? Like basic kind of sweet cookie?
Let's see what we can get.
Kenji cookies. Kenji.
And get you as close to that as we can. My character will hide behind these boxes.
Just remember to unlock the basilisks sooner rather than later for distractions.
You know, the first thing I need to do is try to keep those reinforcements out.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, okay, so it's like basic cookie.
Because they
A
be
little-
annoying.
I think Varren is close to raging. If we're lucky, we might get a bit of rage. He's making French noises. It's an angry Frenchman.
You won't like that. Ce n'est pas magnifique.
Moi, je m'appelle Mademoiselle Noire. Comme la voix, je m'appelle. It's to security. I think that's the amount of French I know.
Comment vous coucher avec moi?
Oh,
J'ai
that's
soif. Doo-doo.
Oh, that's awesome, Shadow. Yeah, like the pit did so many things for me as well. Getting back into being social and getting over depression and anxiety and such, just because, you know, having to look forward to actually talking to people who are all very respectful and supportive and weird in their own way. And, you know, you feel home there in the pit. Oh, thank you, Shadow. The song is called Mademoiselle Noire, and you can actually find it if you type in Mademoiselle Noire lyrics on YouTube. I think you actually get like a cute little cartoon kind of video to go with it, with subtitles. And it's actually very cute. It's sort of like a gothic, tragic Rapunzel story. So the verses are in English and the chorus is in French. And basically she's singing these French lines, and the people do not understand what she's singing, so they are all very afraid of her because she looks so pale and has long dark hair and stuff like that. So it's a very, very sweet little song.
The only French song I can sing a little bit is Joe Dassens L'été Indien.
Don't know that one.
On
Is it-
ira quand tu voudras, quand tu voudras. Il ressemblera encore la mousse à mousse et l'avant.
I think we're going to.
Toute la vie sera palaya ce matin. On ira de l'été indien.
I think we're going to continue the karaoke and stream maybe, which is fine because I wasn't a part of it earlier, so I get to experience it a little bit.
Here's some of my amazing voice.
Oh, I think your French is better than mine, but then again, I've never had French. I could just try and copy what I hear when I heard that song.
My French actually got better by listening to French chansons.
Yeah, because when you try to copy it, at least I get very meticulous in trying to copy the sound exactly. I just want to make sure that it's correct. You have to take a look at the chat.
We want Moth singing. Damn. Damn.
Don't be mean. Varren is fine. Though maybe he's better at playing the sax. Maybe that's what they're saying. You're better at playing the sax. Still fighting. Ooh, good hit. I just have fingers crossed that we will actually beat this. As soon as you do, just for safety, save.
Dang it.
Yes, yes, that's so. Varren's singing! Ah! So apparently there was a bit of a karaoke going on earlier today in the slot pit.
And it was glorious.
And Shadow's saying, we just like Varren raging.
You disappoint me, Shadow.
We just like to mess with you and your emotions.
Alright, I got the reinforcements locked out. Whew.
We did it, we did it. Or
Alright.
rather, Varren did it, because he's the one playing.
Alright, now I just gotta get out of here and release the basilisk.
Yes.
Release the basilisk!
Varren is doing all the hard work today. I'm just sitting here talking to you guys.
Yes, you're being lazy.
Yes, I'm being lazy. I'm not trying to entertain the crowds at all. Like, it would be better if there was a bit of, like, you know, dialogue options for the female characters and I could, you know, do something.
Be useful.
Yes, exactly. And I could continue the lesbian subplot. Shadow saying that your raid gives them power. They have the power!
I have the power! He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Yes.
Now you get a knife to the face.
Well, that's always a good thing. Knife to the face.
Unleash the basilisk!
Awesome. I don't remember his first name, but there was a writer I used to read a lot back in my high school days. His last name was Pierce. I forget his first name, but he wrote a series of books, fantasy books, in a very specific universe. I think the first one was about this girl called Alana, who wants to be a knight, but also had a few magic powers, and she basically had to find herself in the role of a man, you know, trying to be a knight when she's actually a woman, and she makes some changes and everything. So in the future, they're actually a special unit for the royals with called the Pony Riders, and they mainly consist of women and stuff. And then the continuation of that in the future, it's another girl, I forget her name now, but at one point she actually meets the basilisk, and he's basically like a giant lizard, and he doesn't always turn people into stone. is a power that he can turn on and off. But at some point, he actually turns someone into stone, and he goes over, he breaks off a piece and eats it. And he was like, nah, it has to, you know, sit for a few hundred years in order to get the proper taste, kind of like a fine wine. But yeah, I really love the basilisk in that series, because he's just so much fun. He's like an old British gentleman, and he's, you know, living for the finer things, like the finer types of stone that you can eat, which is kind of fun. But yeah, the last name was Pierce. I forget what it was called though, but if you Google Alana and Pierce, I'm sure something will come up. Yeah, it was like a fantasy series. It was pretty good, as far as I remember. One of the better that I read. Though the best fantasy series I ever read was by a Danish author called The Shameless Daughter. I think I talked about that earlier on the stream. Yeah.
I remember that one.
Yeah, that's one of the good ones. And they actually made a movie about the first book. I don't know how big of a success it was, because I didn't go to see it, but the books were
well, that explains it.
The books were pretty awesome. But yeah, I don't even remember reading a lot of like reviews and stuff like that. Though I do remember that they did spend a lot of money on advertising for it, because it was going to be like this great epic, and it was costing quite a hefty sum to make. At least when you speak about Danish movie making.
Dang it!
Hello, Wishmaster98.
Hello, Wishmaster. No shadows that are running.
Yeah, do we know you from somewhere, or
He's
are you?
He's from the pit.
He's from the pit.
Yeah, he's our resident furry.
Huh. I'm just trying to remember if I've seen your name in the slot pit. Sorry, I'm just very, very bad at names. No offense against you. Just if I haven't really talked to you or seen you post a lot during the chat and stuff, I probably won't remember you. But now that I know, I'm sure I will. And it's always good to have a resident furry. And I'm afraid that today, Wishmaster, it's pretty much just me talking. Because Varren is fully distracted with the combat.
Well, it depends on how good this combat goes.
Yeah.
Fucking hell!
So if you don't mind listening to me rambling and just talking, you'll have fun. Oh, you don't talk much in the chat. Okay, that kind of explains it. To me, at least. I'm not quite sure if I actually like the design of the basilisk in this game. I think it's their heads. Their heads looks a little bit off.
And dead.
Seriously?
Yes.
And yes, Shadow, how could I ever forget you? You drew my portrait.
Witness me! I am awaited! I am awaited in Valhalla!
Yes. I do love the nostalgic critic review with they're using like cake glaze or whatever it is. Glazed me up, he's like, and they're looking at him with it. That's the one we're going with. Shoot me. He's like, yes, fine. I was so pissed I didn't get to see Mad Max Fury Road on the big screen. That would have been awesome.
Have you seen it since?
I have. I think I've seen it twice now, because it's on Netflix. So, and it's quite a fun movie.
It is amazing.
One of those you sit down and you can't look away until it's done.
Exactly.
Eat the spray paint. Exactly, Shadow. Exactly.
Mainly making horrible eating baby jokes. Yep, that's you, Wishmaster.
No, I can respect that, Wishmaster.
You get over here.
Varren barking out the orders again.
Dietrich. shoot.
Well, Wishmaster, it's nice to finally have made your proper acquaintance. So, hi.
And Glory, you get over here.
I love that flamethrower guitar.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
Crazy, crazy guitar guy.
Yeah. That is pretty fucking hilarious. Like, it's one of those movies where a lot of the stuff is so over the top and so crazy. It's hilarious at, you know, it's not to a point, but at the same time, it's also extremely badass.
Yeah.
It's such a weird mix of the two, and it's a mix I think it's quite difficult to get right.
Oh, yes.
Because when you have something that's so over the top and hilarious, you also run the risk of either taking it too seriously or not taking it seriously enough.
Mm-hmm.
But they do it just right, and it just comes out as fucking awesome.
Yes. So damn good. It was just not yet my favorite movie of that year because I think that was in 2015, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. And then The Force Awakens came out, and that was just a really good experience for me. So, as a diehard Star Wars fan, to finally see his first Star Wars movie on a big screen.
Yeah. I can see why that would be pretty big for you. And Wishmaster, well, we all know about your Legion of Rats, Mothangel. Yeah.
Yes.
They've become quite a staple of the slot pit. I wouldn't bring them up all the time if people weren't, you know, so fucking rebellious and in need of being put in their proper place.
Are you referring to someone? Hmm?
Maybe.
Right.
You know what, Aviel or Shadow, I actually agree with that one. Because on one hand, Michael Bay, he does that flashy action movie kind of films, but his movies are just so boring.
But the problem,
Like,
actually,
just don't care.
the real problem with Michael Bay is that he can really do good shit. Have you seen The Island?
The Island? Yeah, I've seen that one. That's actually quite good.
Yes, and Pain and Gain.
I haven't seen that one.
So he can really do good stuff, and I have a soft spot for Bad Boys 2 especially.
I didn't like Bad Boys 2. I liked the first one though.
Luckily I didn't need to bring up my army of leeches. Yeah. Hey,
Aww.
Trev is watching. Hey, man.
Ooh, hey Trev. Oh, leeches. Oh, leeches and rats living in perfect harmony. But yeah, I think one of the biggest things about Michael Bay's movie, especially if you look at the Transformer franchise, is that it's just cliches, flashy,
It's
too much
just a
CGI.
paycheck for him.
Yeah, and it's just boring. Like, you watch it and you're not engaged, you don't care. And for me, the first movie was okay. I could watch it and be like, that was kind of fun. You know, didn't really care so much about the characters or anything, but that's okay. After that, it's not even like the over-the-top, flashy imagery can keep you engaged anymore. It's just all so boring.
Also, the characters just suck in general.
Exactly.
Leech rats.
Well, yeah, you should talk to Trev about that. He is sort of the mad scientist of the slot pit, so yes, he's the one who resurrected me after Gavin shot me.
What?
Yeah, it happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, talk to Trev. He could probably make some sort of leech rat hybrid thingy. Just one thing, Trev, if you're going to experiment on my rats, you have to be extremely nice to them, and it cannot be painful in any way, because I cannot speak for the consequences if it is, and I can't even be responsible for the consequences because the rats will just take care of business by themselves without notifying me or waiting for permission, because that's just how they are sometimes.
Alright. Take out.
Mm.
There we go. No reinforcements. Got that out of the way.
Define nice. Well, you can't do anything that causes them pain or distress. And you have to make sure you provide good amounts of cheese and human flesh and water and tea. Earl Grey, by the way.
That's very specific.
Yes, they do like the Earl Grey. For some reason, chai tea makes their tummies upset. I don't know why. Chef, don't be so fucking mean to my rats. You'll end up getting eaten by the rest of them. He's talking about sending them to a happy little farm down south running with old Yellow.
Release the basilisk.
Well, see, I was thinking sort of instead you could just, you know, run some tests, like, you know, filming them running on a wheel and going through a maze and stuff like that, and then drawing a little bit of blood from them, you know, and grow your own little leech rat hybrid in a lab. That's kind of how I imagined it would come to fruition, because I'm not sure that my rats are up for that kind of suicide mission. They don't mind dying for a cause, but there usually has to be a lot of blood and guts and enemies to fight involved before they want to bother with that. Just saying. That's they will rise up from the underground and rule the overworld. Well, yeah, I can kind of see that. One day I'm going to lose control of the rat army and they will take over everything, and we are kind of doomed if we do not accept our new pit rats overlords.
Doomed. You're all doomed.
What Varren just said.
I'm being crazy Ralph here. Alright, see you later, Wishmaster.
See ya. Have fun. And thanks for showing up. You know what? Shadow, that could probably work. I'm sure one of the rats would be more than happy to give up the bones of his or her ancestor to take part in this glorious experiment. I think that could work. Would that work for you, Trev? And here comes the basilisks. And don't worry, I'm going to turn on the light soon.
Yeah, how is my lighting?
Getting kind of dark as well.
Alright. Just need to take out this guy. And it'll be all fine. Alright, good hit. Thank you, Glory. There you go.
Glory to the rescue!
Glorious glory.
Yes, she is my fave.
Right. Mana Fist. Punch the basilisk in the face.
Are we actually about to win?
I think so.
Oh my god!
And my character's dead.
I spoke too soon.
Well, maybe if I can finish this round before he bleeds out. No parents! Ah. The evil, evil parents. Damn it, this guy's still petrified. Ugh. I shouldn't have released the basilisks.
No, I can see that. No, you deal with the basilisk. I'm just gonna get something to drink and I'm gonna turn on my lights.
Sure. Alright, so probably this run will be another bust. Just have to remember for next time, don't release the basilisk. And that was a car. Yeah, this is... No, you will die! Okay, my best
I came back to a bit of rage, I take it.
I just did my best Emperor Palpatine impression.
Okay. Ooh, looking forward to seeing the finished product, Shadow, because it sounded pretty interesting when you described it the other day.
Alright. Let's try and take out this guy before my character bleeds out.
Did Glory get stunned?
A little bit.
I told you I need her back in one piece.
She's still in one piece!
And preferably alive.
She's also alive.
You better keep it that way.
And my character is not, now. Okay, so next time, no basilisk. Okay, I know how to handle this right now. No basilisk.
Shadow just went, unlimited power!
Unlimited power!
Oh my god, I so fucking need a haircut.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi? The Senate will decide your fate. I am the Senate.
Well, to be fair, Varren, you wouldn't be a very good Jedi. You would rage too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be probably more to the Sith side.
Yeah.
Feed me every ounce of your rage.
That's such a bad movie.
But I love it.
Oh.
That's
I don't know. It's one of those movies where I just didn't care. That's the thing about a movie. If you don't care, you don't. It doesn't matter at all.
Alright.
Oh, and cool idea of the art. Shadow, sorry.
Alright, let's get over here.
Yeah, Shadow's going to. You do like a quick idea of a lady with a massive brain. That sounds pretty cool.
Neat. Dieter.
You're becoming worse and worse at saying the name Dietrich.
Dietrich.
Yeah, see?
I am saying it the German way. Dietrich. Dietrich.
Almost as offensive as your French.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh, mais c'est magnifique, mademoiselle.
Oh, now I got that song in the brain again. Thank you.
Which song?
Mademoiselle Noir.
Ah.
That is for. Sorry, guys.
How? What are you guys even talking about in chat anymore?
I have no idea.
I mean, if you're doing the classic blue song, boom boom boom, I'll be alright with that. That's boom 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 boom. Down 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 down. How. Down 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 down. Hey hey.
More Varren singing, more karaoke.
Yes, all the
Wait.
singing, all the karaoke. And you will enjoy it, damn it! Right, you stay in here and the turn. Bonk.
Yeah, everything just froze again on my end. Just give me a sec. Sorry, guys.
We're used to it now.
Yeah. I'll probably have to look into downloading Firefox and see if I can use that instead. Because this is getting fucking ridiculous. Thing is, everyone's like, oh, you can just use Google Chrome, it's perfect. It's like, it doesn't really work either. I don't know why.
Everything's broken.
Exactly. Oh, Shadow, I'm going to look. I'm going to look at that after the stream, I think. And screw it, I'm going to try a third and different browser right now because it won't fucking work. It tells me that, you know, I'm on Twitch, but then it just shows me a black screen and then it doesn't move from there.
And no, Eren, it doesn't offer multiplayer. Also, who are you? How did you get in here? How did you find me?
Oh, we got a new one watching.
Yes.
Fresh meat.
Oh dear. Get out! Get out while you can!
Oh, come on, I'm nice. I don't fight that hard. Only about a little bit.
Oh
I
my.
like nipple. I nipple. That's all.
But your computer is trash. Probably, Trev, probably.
Yeah. Is this serious right now? Okay, I'm going to reload this page once. And then I'm going to go to the final browser I have on my computer. Let's see if that works. Because the chat seems to be working fine, it's just the video.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm not getting any feed. Yeah.
No, what are you doing? Don't get out of cover. Fuck. Okay, so this run might also be a bust. We're not having any luck, are we?
Apparently not.
Ah, but our elemental did go rogue.
Whoops.
So at least that's something.
I just have to remember the... Fucking hell. Just give me a second there.
Whoa, I'm going on a trip.
Yes, you're going on a trip. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you.
Okay, good.
Alright, I got the reinforcements out. So my job here is done, so Blitz can return to the real world.
I want to be a real boy.
Okay, Glory, take out the shaman, please. There we go.
Okay. It's just I couldn't remember the password. So I just had to check.
Alright, take out this one. We'll do this. There we go. Some HP back. I think it's time for some punching.
Just got a notification. This is not meant for children. Do you still want to watch? Just like, yeah.
Are you in the Discord?
No. I finally managed to get it work.
Alright.
Yeah.
Blitz, come over here. Need some heavy cover.
And Erinol was the fresh meat.
Yes.
Hello, Erinol. Welcome. I am Mothangel, and with me is Varren Kimbold.
I am the star here, thank you.
I'm not saying you are. It's his channel. He's the one playing. We are sort of playing together. We do the voices, and I've added a lot of subplots, most of them containing lesbians. And at the moment, since Varren is in combat, and there's not a lot for us to read and stuff like that, I'm mainly just the one talking, and Varren is commenting occasionally and raging in the background.
Mostly raging.
Yeah, which is fun.
For you.
Yes.
Get over here.
And yes, Erina, you are fresh meat. So you might have some teeth sunken into your flesh. Just fair warning. And Varren just made a face.
Shut up, Shadow!
Never shut up, Shadow.
I am not okay with this hostile takeover.
Well, to be fair, Varren has admitted that the entertainment quality of the videos went up when I joined in. So, by the way, Erina, if you haven't seen any of the other episodes, they are uploaded on his YouTube channel at Varren Kimbold. You can watch them there. And the way I joined was a bit on a whim. He was trying to do the female voices, and he was like, "Oh, my voice can't go to that high pitch." And I just wrote in the chat for fun, maybe I can do them for you. And he took me seriously and took me up on it. And next thing I know, we were doing this together. So
We did it! We did it!
Woohoo! Applause.
I am the master of Shadowrun. I will only be referred now as master of Shadowrun.
We have something to read.
Woohoo!